All part of the drama. Good afternoon. We are on our way to the Slate Quarry, and Jim's going to let me walk in a little bit so you can hear me talking without the sound of the machine. That was a couple that had just finished their ride and are loading up in their truck to go back to wherever they live. So this is old Arvon, right here. There would have been the motel right there. There would have been some houses. There was a farm on this side. This is where the Henry Ford Railroad, I believe they came right there and then they went on down to Skaney down there. The Iron Range Huron Bay Railroad grade is right over there. You can't see it right here. Everything is so thick, I can't believe it. The river is next to us, the Slate River, and the Iron Range Huron Bay Railroad runs along with us right now. A little ways further up the road here. It crosses the river. It crosses several times, and at some point we're pretty sure, well, we know that the tramway and the grade ran together or on top of each other. There's an open spot. Boy, you sure don't see that many now. Everything is just growing up. One year it was so bad in here, probably 30 years ago, maybe 40. Jim came in with a machete and opened it up. Back then people weren't interested. The Slate Quarry was more of a thing of the past. So I'm using my GoPro. I used it yesterday and it kind of acted a little funny for a while, but we'll see how it does today. I was going to do some underwater scenes, but I decided not to today. Gotta be careful you don't do it where the slate is sharp, and so funny I can't even hear the river. Usually you do hear it. So anyhow, it's a beautiful day. We're right on the edge of a system. We can see the dark clouds. It looked like we were maybe gonna not have a downpour on us. I can see some slate in there. I'm not sure if I went past that building or not. There was a slate building here. Just the foundation is left. It's really beautiful in here in the fall. It's beautiful everywhere up here in the fall, huh? Wonder if I was going to look in here for the foundation, but maybe not. You know what? I didn't put any bug spray on, and I am feeling them. Some of our water holes are dry. They haven't been dry for a while. These woods have all been logged over many times, so there's really nothing left to log. I see some apple trees in there. When you see those old apple trees, you know there was probably buildings there at one time. Homesteads or cabins. And if you see flowers, like daffodils and whatnot, growing, just growing in a field, you know there was probably a homestead there in the past. Wow, I can't believe this. This is usually really full of water. We have to walk on the edge. Huh. How strange, eh? Okay, I can hear the river now. Must be really low. Must be a good time to cross it, too. Well, this opens up many opportunities if the water's low. Let's see here. We'll shortly be going to the right, but right now I want to briefly show you up that way. There were double tracks, we think. Rex found a bunch of spikes up there, and I came right out of, so we've been right straight over there in the woods, and the tramway came that way, so we're still figuring it out, but I found quite by accident here signs of the railroad. Or maybe it's just the tramway. Stuck in the ground here. They're not coming out. Trees like to grow up around all the stuff from the railroad. Thought I saw something else over here, but possibly not. Anyhow, there's a little water pit over there that they might have dug to check for good slate. Here's the area the water would have run out. So we'll go in there later. I want to harvest some slate, but first let's go over here. And that's where our double track was. I don't know if there were tracks ever laid there, but there was two areas. It's like a siding, I guess. Okay, let's see if my ride's coming. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna close down and mount up, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, we're on our way into the slate quarry. I bummed a ride with this young man here, and he's waiting for me to give him directions. I don't know if this window's going to be clear enough. Probably. Not all our water holes are dry. Let's see how this one is. Wow, look at that. Wow, this is unbelievable. Wow. This might be a good year at the rock pepper exploring. Here it is, smooth as glass. Beautiful. Wow. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Henry Ford had this drained because he thought the best slate came from the bottom. Wow. This is just gorgeous. So I have to plan out what we're going to do today because there's just too much to do all in one day. And I don't know. We were going to bring a magnet and do some magnet fishing, but we got a little bit concerned because of the slate. We knew that it would get stuck on the slate, right, Jim?
Yeah.
And I wasn't up for diving in and getting it unhooked. So I'm going to stop this now. We'll make a decision on what we're going to do, and we'll be right back. Here we go. We're off again. Look at that sky. Well, we'll see what happens. We're going around the quarry now. It's a little dark in here. Over in there that you see beavers occasionally. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up that.
Stop right spot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I pull them just far enough where I can turn.
Just so you don't hit any. Look at that sharp slate. I'd be worried about puncturing my tires. That's what I'd be worried about. I'd be worried about puncturing my tires. Anyhow, here we are. We're gonna climb up here. Some slate piles. People do drive up here all the time. But I'm not one of those brave people. I don't want my tires punctured. Well, there's a lot of good slate in here. We use the slate for painting on. And yeah, if you want. 4x4 pieces, 5x5. Yeah. Nothing real big, maybe just a couple. So right on the other side there is the river. Can't even hear it. That is so amazing. Not going to climb up there with my camera. There's a wall of slate. They piled it up, didn't use it. That's just amazing how much slate is here without being used. See if we can get to the river here. Hey, there she is. Looks like it'd be pretty easy to cross right now. Wow, look at that, eh? I don't know, how good are we picking this up with this camera? Follow this trail out to the other side of the quarry. It was a real mud hole, so we haven't been using it for years. Get down in here. Nothing like tripping myself here. Okay. The thing about the slate is it's really slippery. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. There's so much to investigate here. You know what? It's starting to sprinkle. Dang. Isn't that gorgeous? Left my other camera back at the machine. But there's so much to see, but you'll at least seeing a little bit today. Vast amounts of slate. Whoa, let's see here. Oh, the water is delicious. Deliciously cool. Oh man. My feet are sinking in. Anyhow, I'm going to head back, unfortunately. Always looking for signs of the railroad, the tramway. Well, we have a couple other spots we might want to go to, so look at that beautiful slate, eh? Beautiful pieces. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So up we go. Really wanted to hang around the river more. We might still, we'll see what happens here. Boy, that slate could slice your foot. And I have tennis shoes on. All right, here we go. River. Like a passageway in there. Better get back and help Jim harvest slate. You just take a little bit. See, I could be climbing back in there. Really need to spend the day up here. Ooh, I am breathing heavy again. All right, I'm gonna close down now. We're back to where I started. Jim is getting slate, and we'll get some slate, and then hopefully the rain stops and we can continue on. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, we are on our way out, but I thought, well, let's stop in here and check this area out. It's got more of the walls of slate, and you just never know what you can discover once the winter snows are gone. We did get a little bit of slate, not very much, just enough for somebody to paint a few cool paintings and another friend to laser a little bit on. We're not building a house with the slate or anything like that. So let's see here. Let's go over here first. I know I have found cable and other items in here. Let's just kind of walk over here, see what we see. Well, we can go through there, but that is not my objective. So we'll go back this way. Watch our footsteps. It's very dry in here. I'm amazed because we have had so much rain. Thimbleberries. Thimbleberries. Mm-hmm. When it rains on the slate, it just glistens. There you can see how those rocks were piled so neatly. I have found cable and wires. There was even a geocache in the wall here somewhere. I don't see it anymore. Our little buggy friends are out. I told Jim we need to bring our metal detector the next time, which we are going to do. Well, that's surprising. I didn't see any cable. It might have been, or straps might have been borrowed for a souvenir. Not that I blame people, it's just that there's precious little left. Precious little left here. I'm sure there's stuff under the slate. But give me a few minutes. I'm just going to go up here, and I know one other place there was some cable. Was. There's a nice fungus on the tree there. I don't know if you can see it. Is that one of the edible ones? Let's just see what we see in here. Oh, there's a piece of cable. There we go. Can you see it? Well, shoot. Let me get over here. There's a piece right there. There is a piece of cable. And here we are on the other side of the see what I can do. Oh boy, this is dicey. Let me move some branches. And there we go. So if I wasn't carrying a camera and I had a walking stick, easy peasy walking up there, but not. I always worry about my cameras. There we go. We did not even go to the first Slate Quarry today. You can't even begin to hit them all in one day. We barely touch this one, but we will definitely this summer continue I think I should hit the road here somewhere. Jim, I'll catch you up here. Okay. There's a big pond over there from the quarry over there, and we have found tramway tracks and hardware and a few other things. So thick in there. Not big trees, little trees. Tired people still dump. Love, love, love this. I'm going to close down, take a couple pictures, and then hop in the ATV, and I'm all the way over here. Okay, I will see you trackside.